It's fall, y'all, and it's a haul, a very big haul. And as I said in my last video, I'm sure you will leave this video thinking that I have at least a couple of screws loose, and I'm going to explain why. But it's that time of year where we can take out our cozy jumpers, we can make hot beverages, watch movies, snuggle down on the couch, have a fire burning. At least that's what people that love fall is saying we should do. I don't like fall at all. I don't like fall decor. I simply hate fall. And the reason why, I think, is because I feel like everything is dying. The leaves are falling off, the flowers are disappearing, the birds are flying back to warmer countries. We have to take the fish in and kind of stop the pond. It's kind of depressing, I think. But at the same time, I'm the kind of girl that if I don't like something or someone, I always get curious on why, and kind of analyzes a bit why I don't, and if there's any possibility that I can grow to like it. And fall has now become my new thing that I would love to love. I've been so inspired by, as I said before, by all the lovely YouTube creators that make wonderful decorating videos, and they have so much nice fall decor. So I thought that this year I too am going to love fall, really embrace fall, and do the best out of it. But yeah, Norway is a small country, and it's not like I can decide that this year I want to do pumpkins, and I want to do pumpkins in this or that style. It doesn't work like that. It's, as I said, a small country. We have few people, so the shops don't carry a lot of decor. At least not like, we don't have a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's or a Christmas tree shop, or all the big stores that everybody keeps talking about. So I usually have to go out, see what I can get, and try to make the best of it. And that was kind of my plan for this year as well. And it begun rather good. I just have to put my cup down. I felt like I was off to a good start when I was in Sweden some weeks ago and found my peacock chair. In the same shop they had barely started to put out the fall decor, and believe me, when I say that they put out fall decor, it's not much. It's a few items, so I have to go to a lot of shops, both in Norway and Sweden, and I have to go online. kind of dig up fall decor, but I thought I was up to a good start when I first found these flowers. I loved, in one of my former videos, you guys, I talked about fall, and that I don't like fall because I don't like orange and I don't like yellow, and you were telling me, giving me great ideas on how many of you decorate without using necessarily traditional fall colors. So when I found these red or burgundy and brown, and I'm sorry, I have tried to learn how to say this word. I will give it a try. Hydrangeas. No. Hydrangeas. 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 Yeah. You know, these kinds of flower, and they have glitter on them. I thought, yes. So I thought I was up to a good start. They were expensive. Something like this in Sweden, they cost 119 Swedish kroner. That's about 11 pounds for one. A bit more in dollars, so it's expensive. But I got some of those, and they also had this garland with fall leaves, and I was so optimistic. I thought, okay, this I like, I can do something with this. I also found some, are these called hummingbirds? I think so, in English. Kolibri, we say in Norwegian. And you know, the little birds that can stand still in the air. They are brown, and there's a bit of orange and burgundy, and this is also in a kind of brown and powdery pink. So this was my start, and I thought, yes, this is beginning to look like something. Then I found, and I think it fell down, then I found online, sorry guys, I found these velvet pumpkins. I hate the stem, but I think the pumpkins are beautiful. So now I have this and the fall leaves. Not bad, I thought. Okay, and the point where I say I have a screw loose is that if you're a shopaholic like I am, you shop a lot, especially when you find nice things. And this is where I think that probably nobody can relate, because when I see things I like, I can shop a lot, but when I don't find anything I like, I also shop a lot. And I think the reasoning behind it is that I just, as my daughter said, you haven't had any plan, you have just bought a bunch of random stuff that you think look like fall. And she's right. I was off to a good start, and I thought I had a kind of idea in my head, And when I got everything home, and I have shopped a lot, and started to play with ideas, I thought, my goodness, I can't do this. I cannot decorate for fall. I cannot decorate with these colors. And then I thought, oh, I have been buying fall decor for hundreds of dollars, and what do I do now? I have to use it. I went on Pinterest, which I probably which probably should have been the first thing I did, and thought, what do I actually like? And I found some beautiful pictures of creams, white, pinks, kind of my colors. And that's what I actually wanted, or that's the plan I should have had. But I was so set on kind of not letting fall beat me, I guess. I was determined that I can make these colors work, and I can make the decor I find work. I still haven't, therefore this is at the moment not a decorating video. It's a video where I'm going to show you what I have. I would appreciate if you have any suggestions or ideas. I have kind of a picture in my head of how I can do the tablescape, maybe. Yeah. But any ideas, I would be grateful to get. So I'm going to take you off the tripod and walk you, because most of what you see behind me, and as you see, it's a lot, and most of what you see is things I have bought recently. I'll show you, and I filmed this in the evening, but this is what I had, and it was not much. I had a small bin with some pumpkins and a bit of orangey things, and I had 2 fall garlands. That was my whole that was all of my fall decor. So as you see behind me, and you cannot see half of it yet, I have a lot. So I'll show you what I have to work with, and yeah. Okay guys, so from my small bin and my 2 garlands, this is now what I have to work with, and you should think that it would be more than enough. The problem is that I don't like half of it, but anyways, I'll try to walk you through. I bought a carpet in, and these are actually very cheap. Because of the dogs, we have to change out our carpets often, and this cost 200 Norwegian kroner, about 20 pounds, a little more in dollars, so not expensive. And it's cream, brown, reds, purple, and this kind of dark purple. And I have to go up, I think, to show you. And this is the sea of faux flowers I have bought. a lot of hydrangeas. Was that correct? I think that was correct. This is my glittery. Can you see the glitter? This I like. And I got a lot of these fall leaves. I like these too. I thought this was nice. Some red and some more yellowy. I got some sunflowers, and these are for some reason not yellow. They are more like a mustardy yellow. So I got, I think, 6 of those. Again, some burgundy, some large. I have no idea what kind of flower this is. Is this a peoner? I think we call this in... No, it's not peoner. I don't know. These and some... Is it some kind of lilies or... Yeah. But you can see there's a kind of a color theme here that should work, but again, not too thrilled about any of them, at least not in decor in my home. I also found these strange, I don't know what it's supposed to look like, kind of fantasy flowers and some grass. So a whole carton of faux flowers. And then I was started to look for pumpkins, and there were the only ones I could find was these velvety burgundy pumpkins, and they are from last year, I think. And I had these I actually had forgotten that I had these, so I bought these, as I showed you. I don't know what in the world they were thinking when they made this stem. It looks like, I don't know, chocolate wrapped in gold or, yeah, gold like aluminium foil. Yeah, and I have some silvery ones, and I have to take this down and I'll show you more. And this is where my shopping insanity comes out. When I realized that it will be difficult this year to find pumpkins, and I finally found some, I thought that I have to buy a lot. And my goodness, it's 2 different types, but they are in different sizes, and it's ceramic. So I bought a bunch of these. I may paint them, I'm not sure yet. And I bought a lot of these in different sizes. I think this is, I have one that's a bit larger, but yeah. And I don't even think this is a pumpkin, I'm not sure. Yeah, so now I have a lot of pumpkins. Orange, white, silver, and this velvety brown, champagne. Yeah. And I did the same when I found the garlands. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I had, if I can find them, these are the garlands I had. I had 2 of these, and I bought 6 of these. And then this is some of the things I had. Some leaves and flowery pigs and a lot of small pumpkin stuff. I bought some, of course, it's glittery, so I could not walk by. Some large leaves and some small. These I actually also bought last year to use in my Christmas decor. I love them. They're a bit, I don't know if you can see, a bit messy. The glitter comes off. Yeah. So that I have, and 2 of these book boxes. I've never seen that in Norway. I just bought 2 to see if I can use those. Some candles in burgundy. And then I found some more textiles. I bought these blankets, are real nice in wool, and then this really soft, and it's burgundy on the inside. And this I don't like, but it's it's a kind of mustardy yellow, just some cheap fleece blankets. And then I found on sale these curtains. It's a kind of a dark purple, and I thought those went well with the carpet and a bunch of the flowers. And I got the same in pillows, and some mustardy yellow pillows, and some orange pillows with this kind of almost burlappy fabric on the back. And then I thought I needed a kind of a, I'll just try to put you down here when I get it out. It's I thought this was kind of fall, green, cream, and yeah, green and cream. It doesn't work. I am pretty sure I'm not going to use the green ones. Just maybe like that. I bought 6 of each, and some table runners in orange. I'm sorry that this haul is so chaotic, but since most of you cannot buy what I have bought, I just wanted to give you an idea of what I have to work with before I start. And I bought this. It's more burgundy than it comes across on camera, but it's a tablecloth. And I bought these 2 wreaths that I thought going to make into I'm going to decorate, and a couple of vases. Okay, so you should think that I would be able to do something with this, but I'm finding it very difficult. Okay guys, so that was probably the most chaotic fall haul on YouTube, and I do it after I've said I don't like to do hauls. The reason I thought I would do it now is because I would love to have some input from you if you have any, and I just wanted you to know what I have to work with. I also thought, yeah, I also wanted you, the reason I have Urian here is because I wanted to tell you some really scary news. As you have heard in my videos, my dogs are maybe barking more than usual now, and that's because they have a lot of energy, because they are grounded, and they have been for about 1.5 weeks. And the reason why is because in Norway right now we have a disease that kills dogs. That sounds very dramatic, and it actually is. In just a couple of weeks, at least 25 dogs have died, and as I said, Norway is not a big country, so that's a lot, and most of them are from Oslo or the area around Oslo, and I live near to Oslo, and but it's all over the country, and they are working hard, but they don't know what it is yet, and they don't know how the dogs get it. It's a kind of bloody diarrhea and vomiting, and the dogs, most of the dogs that have died within 24 hours. It's like being hit with a kind of a plague. It's so scary, and you feel so helpless. Urian was throwing up the other day, and I was texting with Bella, and oh my god, I'm sure he has gotten this killer bacteria. That's the only thing they do know, I think now, that they have found 2 bacterias, and one of them may be antibiotic resistant. So yeah, so if my dogs are a bit needy and they seem to have a lot of energy, that's the reason why. And of course I will keep you updated on how this goes. On the news they are now saying that it will take a long time before they know for sure. There are a lot of things to try to figure out, if it can be the food, or some people have conspiracy theories. Of course I am sure it's nothing like that, but they have also looked into poisoning, or yeah, a lot of things. So we are a bit on edge right now with our dogs. Melis, our other Chinese crested, have an eye infection, and I don't want to go to the vet, so thankfully we have a very nice vet who sent me a prescription on medicine without seeing the dog. I'm just sending her pictures because I don't want to go into the vet office when I know that there can have been sick dogs there. So yeah, and I think it's a kind of disease that many dogs get in the in fall. Another reason not to like fall, but it's so many more. So yeah. Okay guys, that was my whole fall haul. I hope it made you kind of curious on how if I can make this work. Of course, now my next videos will be me trying to make this into something beautiful. I will do a video on my tablescape and maybe on my fire mantle and outside, and then I will do a full house tour. That's kind of the plan I have now. I want to thank you so much for all your nice comments. You are the best, you're so kind, and I love when you give me ideas, when you tell me a bit about you and how you decorate, or if you have any ideas. I have a pretty thick skin when it comes to constructive criticism, or if you have any good advice for me, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Yeah, that's it, I think. If you're new, I hope you will subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. It helps my channel. I'm sorry that I'm kind of begging for subscribers in every video, but about half of you who are watching are not subscribed. So and of course it's a lot of work to make videos, and it's nice when people watch what you do. So I would love my channel to grow a bit more, but the algorithms of YouTube is now like yeah, the interaction on the channel is important to grow. And if anybody is wondering, my jumper is from H&M. Okay guys, I hope I'll see you in my next video, and I hope that the next time you see me, I really love fall. I'm going to give my all trying to love fall, that rhymed, and we'll see how I'll do. Okay guys, have a nice week, and I hope I see you again in my next video. Bye!